And today we're at Metro and we're going to do a little grocery update on prices in 2026. I did one of these videos a couple years ago and we're going to see how prices have changed, and I'm going to show you exactly what groceries cost here in Ottawa. Today's video takes place at Metro. Metro is a really popular grocery store here in Ottawa, and I would say it's mid-range price-wise. So let's go over some prices. Okay, so staples, obviously peppers. These are $9 for 5 peppers. Kind of expensive. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab a basic Wonder Bread. It is $4.39 for a loaf. In my last video, I didn't go over diapers. So for example, this is a box of Huggies, 150 diapers, and the cost is $42. I actually hate buying paper towel because I think it's very expensive. For example, if you want a roll of, or a package of 20 rolls, it's $26. Or for example, this is on sale. So 6 rolls for $8. Actually, my apologies, 3 rolls for $8. There's obviously different brands, but I think if you use a lot of paper towel, you know you kind of need to get a good brand for it to work well. For example, if you just want ground coffee, this is $17. Again, I also think that's quite expensive as well for Tim Hortons coffee. All right, so getting into the meat section here, you can see some extra lean ground beef is going for almost $18. Ground chicken is $7, and 2 chicken breasts will almost run you $13 Canadian. Now, of course, if you buy in bulk, it gets a little cheaper, so 4 chicken breasts will run you $19. So now looking at eggs, you can see the prices actually vary quite a lot. So if you want free-run eggs at $7.39, the type I typically buy are the cheapest ones, and they are $3.99 for 12 large eggs. Okay, so now we have milk. For example, if you want to get the bagged milk here, so it's 3 bags of milk in here, that is going to be $6.50. And then if you want to do the boxed milk, it'll be $6.19 for 2 liters of milk as well. For yogurt, it's kind of expensive. It's another expensive item I find. So we have some on sale, so I'll start with that. So we have this regular Greek yogurt, that's $6.49 right now. And then if you want like a more expensive brand, it's $8.79 for 650 grams. Let's see the shredded cheese. Shredded cheese is always a lot more expensive. So here you can see there's some for $9, you have some for $6.50, and then one on sale, for example, this is running for $4.77. That would be the best deal of shredded cheese. My favorite brand is actually this Stoke coffee. I can remember a time where this was $7. Now it is $10. So I think this is one of the items that has gone up a lot, and I've actually stopped drinking it. Our grocery stores are always really well stocked, so you'll find that you can almost always find anything you need at any one of our grocery stores, especially in the suburbs or more central Ottawa. We also have so many specialty stores where you can find things from Europe or more Asian cuisine. These are some of my favorite drinks that I'm constantly buying. So Bubblies, they're just a soda water. These are $8 for a pack of 12. That's about the standard cost. You can't really get them any cheaper anywhere else, but that is something I'm consistently buying, probably weekly. So here we have Lay's value bag. This is $7. I think that's kind of a lot. Again, I would recommend getting something like that at Costco. You'll find it a lot cheaper, but that's about average cost if you go to just a regular grocery store. Okay, so for example, we have a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi. Here it is $4 for a 2-liter. And then if you want to get more packs, let's say here, pack of 6 Pepsi, that's $8 Canadian. If you're coming from somewhere like Asia or Europe, you might be very surprised at our huge selection of cereal here. We almost mirror the States in that way. All right, so we did it. That is the full 2026 grocery tour. We spent almost $100 and came in at $98.90. I'm so curious. Let me know in the comments if you felt like that was expensive or relatively affordable. And of course, as always, thanks so much for watching.